Two boys out fishing in the Tallahatchie River, in the Mississippi Delta, where the sun burns hot as hell. Found something floating up on the surface of the water. Called the cops, who said that there is the boy named Emmett Till. That was in the year 1955. White men hid inside white robes, set fire to the night. And all these years later, it seems this land is fighting still to try and run away from the ghost of Emmett Till. Well, Emmett Till was just 14 when he come down from Chicago to Money, Mississippi, the dark days of Jim Crow. After doing a sharecropper's toil, he went to take some candy home. Took his cousin to Roy and Carolyn Bryant's general store. In later years, Carolyn would admit the lies she told. That day she said Emmett forgot his place and got too bold. And then Roy Bryant said, I'll fix that boy, swear to God I will. Went off in the dark of night to hunt down Emmett Till. Roy Bryant got J.W. at 2:30 in the morning. They found Emmett at his uncle's house and they drove him to a barn. There they cut him and there they beat him, shot him and hung him just for a warning. Sunk his body in the Tallahatchie just before the dawn. 2 days later, Emmett came rising to the top. Found by those boys fishing, ID'd by the cops, and though his face was torn and bloated, everyone could tell the body in the river was the body of Emmett Till. Till brought Emmett home to be buried in Chicago. She said, leave that casket open so that all will have to see. And down in Mississippi, the murder trial was just a show. The all-white jury quickly voted to set those two men free. Mamie Till said when people saw what happened to her son, some started to do what they always should have done. Less than 1 year later, Roy Bryant said, I'm the killer. Law of double jeopardy left a shadow on the grave of Emmett Till. It's halfway through the morning. I'm sitting at this table trying to find a ray of hope. At the bottom of all this rage, I'm just trying to tell his story here as well as I am able. Will we ever come to see a kinder, gentler age? Hard to keep the faith when it all stays the way it was. I refuse to accept we're a lost and dying cause, but in my dreams there's bodies floating up on the river, maybe they always will. Our sins that keep on rising to meet the ghost of Emmett Till.